Hi guys, I'm NouNouBell MUA and today we will be reviewing the Touche Éclat du Temps Foundation and Primers by YSL. If you would like to see how we achieved this look and our final thoughts, then please keep on watching. Hi guys, so today the products we're going to be reviewing are from Yves Saint Laurent YSL. I came across these products whilst I was out shopping in Portsmouth, trying to find some new products to review, and I hadn't tried any of these products before, which I was quite surprised about because they are really well known. So I got chatting to the lady and luckily enough she gave me a sample of each of the products I wanted to try. I would highly recommend getting samples. If you go to a higher brand counter, 9 times out of 10 they will give you a sample, especially if you're unsure on something that's going to work with your skin tone or your skin type. It's definitely worth trying it before you go out and actually spend on the product itself to find out it's no good. So she gave me 2 different primers. So one of them is the Touche Éclat Blur Primer, and that is this one right here, which is quite well known. It has pieces of gold pigment inside it. A blurring and illuminating gel fluid primer, our first infused primer that evens the look of skin tones, blurs pores and fine lines, and helps your makeup last longer. So that is a hell load of claims for one primer to do. The new generation primer combines an advanced technology to create an ideal canvas. The magic light of Touche Éclat in transparent gel allows light to diffuse through optimally. Perfect complexion instantly illuminated, visible pores appear reduced, skin texture is smoothed and skin looks luminous and boosted. Apply under foundation or wear alone to create a perfect looking canvas. And then we also have the All Hours primer. So this one is slightly different, and she did recommend actually this one was great for wearing without makeup just to even your skin tone. YSL All Hours primer helps to keep makeup intact for endless nights. Okay. The face primer provides an instant perfecting layer of more than matte complexion. This long wear mattifying primer helps improve foundation's wear and hold. The ultra fresh light wear texture helps to reduce the appearance of pores and immediately leaves skin looking smooth. YSL All Hours primer is suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin, dermatologically tested, non-comedogenic, I have no idea what that is, SPF 18, recommended for use under YSL All Hours Liquid Foundation and All Hours Compact Foundation. Okay, so I have 2 of the foundations here. This is the same foundation, but in 2 types. So I have the matte and I have the radiant skin, which is going to give a more natural look. So the shade she matched me to is B40. I think this is going to be a little bit dark for my skin tone. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one primer on one side of my face, the other on the other, and then one foundation on one side, one foundation on the other, and we're just going to see what happens, see what comes of it. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this one first. This is the one with the gold specks in it. This looks really, really great. Okay, so it actually feels like a silicone based primer. It's really gliding over the skin really, really well. So it feels quite oily once it's on the skin, but let's just let that dry and take a moment. I'm going to go in with the other one on the other side of my face. Okay, so this one feels, I wouldn't say stickier, but it feels thicker. Okay, so on this side we have the Touche Éclat Blur, and on this side we have the All Hours primer. So same foundation, same shade, but one is in radiant, one is in matte. We don't know which one's which, so we're just going to rock with it and hopefully it will become apparent once it's on. Okay, so I am just going to put this directly onto my face, and this is in shade B40, which is supposed to be a sort of neutral beige. Okay, so this is meant to be full coverage. I've gone in with quite a lot, and let's just blend that out using a clean beauty blender. Okay, so I can tell you guys straight away that this is absolutely not full coverage, not for the amount that I put on. That has just sort of blended away into my skin into nothing. So I'm going to go in a little bit thicker, and we're going to do another layer and see how this builds. Okay, so I'm going in really heavy because I want to see how much of this product does it actually take to get to full coverage, as the claim says. Okay, so that's done a bit of a better job. I still wouldn't say it's 100% full coverage, and it is starting to look really cakey on my skin. So I'm going to go in with the other sample and go on the other side. Okay, so both sides are on. What I can see straight away is that this side went full coverage an awful lot quicker than this side. Don't know if that's to do with the two different types of foundation, even though they are the same foundation, just one in matte, one in natural, or is that to do with the primer? I'm more inclined to think that might be to do with the primer. This side is definitely more matte. This side is a little bit more natural, a little bit more luminous. I can definitely see some shine around my smile lines here. So I'm going to go off and do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to finish doing a full face. Then I will come back, set this foundation and see how it looks with powder once it's set. Hi guys, so we're back. I have just done my eyes and my brows off camera. As you can see, I got really bored and decided to be a little bit creative and came up with this look. I'm just going to take my Maybelline concealer and just go in under the eyes. I'm seeing that my foundation is not covering my rosacea extremely well. That is one of my worries. That is something that I want to be covered up. When I'm out and about, I don't want that to be showing. Okay, so it has blended okay with the concealer. It's just getting that blend line to mix a little bit better. It doesn't seem to want to do it. But again, with any brand, some concealers will mix with the foundation, some won't. You can't really judge the foundation on that. It just depends on the formulas that we use. I'm just going to go in with my Coty Airspun powder. I absolutely love the smell of this stuff. I haven't baked or anything. I'm not going to go in really, really heavy because not all foundations work with that. I'm trying to give it the fairest go possible. And it does look... I don't know if you can see, it's looking a little bit cakey just in some areas. So around like the crease of my nose, just on the bridge of my nose here. But the rest of it is set really, really well with that. So I'm going to go ahead and contour and blush, just finish the full face and see how we go. I'm going to put on some bronzer and I'm going to be using the MUA Makeup Academy Bronzed Perfection Matte. This is a really nice cool tone bronzer for any of you like me that are super, super pale and need a cool tone because things go a bit too orange on you. Blush and me have a love-hate relationship. I love it and it hates me. Okay, and then for highlighter, I'm going to go in with my number 17 highlighter. This, again, is one of these really cheap brands, but my God, I discovered this purely by accident. I think it was bought for me... I think it was bought for me as a present by my nan or something, and I just used it one day in a live video and I have never looked back since. It's absolutely fantastic. And I'm just going to go in and use a Morphe M510 brush, no affiliate link, and I'm going to take the lightest shade. Look at that. I could light Santa's sleigh with that glow on my nose. Awesome. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in with some of my NYX setting spray. I swear by this stuff. It is the best one I've used. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to be shooting some more videos today. So what I'm going to try my best to do is leave this on and just sort of work around it and see how it wears down throughout the day. And then I will come back with my final thoughts on this in a little bit and let you know how it's worn, how it survived, does it stay matte, does it break up. Hi guys, and we're back. I have zoomed you guys right in so that you can see the final thoughts of this product. So it's been a few hours now. I've been off, I filmed some other videos. This is why my makeup has changed. If you would like to know what this lip product is, then this will be going up in my next video, so be sure to catch that one. So, my thoughts on this product is I haven't touched up at all. None of my base has changed. All I've literally done is just remove my eye makeup and my lip and change that. So this side has really stayed matte, which it was supposed to do. Normally by now I have so much oil coming through. I do get really, really, really oily T-zone and oily cheeks. And it hasn't. It has stayed matte. So it has 100% done what it was meant to do there. On this side, again, no excess oil has come through. It looks very much the same as it did at the beginning. It does look dewy, it looks natural, and that's really impressive for a dewy style foundation or a natural foundation to not let oil through. The one thing I'm really not happy with is that when I walked into the kitchen just now, I was speaking to Mike, my husband, and the first thing he said was, "Wow, your foundation looks really heavy." And so I was trying to get him to elaborate what does he mean by heavy, because being a guy that could mean anything. And he was basically saying that it doesn't look cakey, it just looks like I have a lot of foundation on. We did have to lay this up quite a bit to try and get a decent amount of coverage, but it's not thick, heavy makeup. So, and I know what he means. Like, looking in the mirror now, I can totally see that it does look heavy, and I can feel it. I'm very aware of it on my face. I'm kind of ready to take it off now. Would I wear this on a day where I was going out to work and it had to stay on for, 8 to 12 hours? Probably not, because I think by then it's going to start bothering me, because I do have extremely sensitive skin and I can feel when a product is feeling heavy on my face. I am happy though with the primers. I definitely think that this side, and this was one with the gold flakes in, I think it was the Touche Éclat primer. This side, I definitely feel like my pores are minimised. I mean, you can see them on camera. I have really, really, really dilated pores, unfortunately. On this side, saying that, on this side actually, they're not so bad either. Sort of, it's this area, they tend to be worse, and this is the area that I do find has sort of kept it really well. I can see that it has caked a little bit. I can see, only when I look up closely, I can see where my powder sat on top of it and the foundation looks like it's separated a little bit. Also, when I put this on, this was a couple of shades darker than my natural skin tone because it wasn't matched correctly, which is fine, but it has oxidized even darker still. So you can really, really see that difference now. So if you were to get this foundation, I would definitely recommend maybe going a shade lighter, knowing that in several hours it is going to oxidize, so that you don't get this situation going on. So overall, yes, it is a good foundation. It is really, really good if you are someone who suffers from incredibly oily skin and you need something that's going to control that throughout the day. Then yes, I think it is great in that respect. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if this is the kind of video that you would like to see again. Also, please do comment in the comments box on the kind of products that you would like to see reviewed, or the kind of videos or tutorials that you would like to see. It would be very much appreciated, and then I would love to do some of your recommendations. My links will be in the description bar as always, and I will put a link to this foundation and also to the primers. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.